If you're a maintenance supervisor for a commercial property, you've had to deal with everything from leaky faucets to flickering light bulbs. But nothing's worse than that ancient boiler that's lived in the building since the day it was built, 50 years ago. It's enough to make anyone lose their cool. That's where Grainger comes in. With industrial-grade products and dependable fast delivery, Grainger can help with any challenge, from worn-out components to everyday necessities. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
People really don't know what their expenses will be because they don't know how long that they're going to live.
Americans are worried they won't have enough saved for retirement now more than ever.
Retirement is going to cost for many folks over $1 million.
Is no sure thing in investing, but a lot of people think that annuities may come close to that.
It's going to more safe things that they know. If they know they're going to need that money to supplement their retirement, well, then you can't play that risk.
This is Safe Money and Retirement with Jon Heischman Sr., founder and partner of Heischman Financial Services, serving the Columbus area. Jon specializes in educating pre-retirees and retirees about safe money strategies and ideas. And now, Safe Money and Retirement with Jon Heischman Sr.
Welcome to Safe Money and Retirement. I'm Jon Heischman. Thank you for joining me. Retirees are well aware and familiar with the required minimum distributions that they have to take at age 73. But how many retirees have planned on how they're going to take these distributions, and in some cases prior to age 73, but what if you're in the situation where you don't need the money that you have to take at age 73? You don't have a choice, and most retirees have the majority of their money or all of their money in qualified accounts, which means you have to take a required minimum distribution. If all of your money is in qualified plans where you have to take an RMD, and let's say you retire at 65, if there are no other assets to generate retirement income on and above Social Security, you really don't have a choice. And this is where planning plays a huge role in determining which accounts do you start first and which accounts do you delay. This situation needs to be established in your retirement income plan. There's options. Unfortunately, most retirees are not aware of these options, such as delay this IRA, take money from the 401k, delay Social Security, or start Social Security. And it's a situation where a retirement planner has to look at all accounts and options to establish that retirement income plan, preferably at retirement or before, because there's a good chance that plan is going to have to be adjusted. An annual review will determine any adjustments, if any. And again, it's not uncommon to reach that required minimum distribution age where the IRS requires you to start withholding money from those retirement accounts, and you don't need to tap into those accounts yet. So RMDs can trigger taxes because principal and interest from those accounts are all taxable. So we're in a situation now where we have to look at, well, you have to take that out, you have to pay the taxes, but are we going to generate a rate of return in those accounts to replace part of those RMDs or all of them? So if you're looking to build a tax-efficient plan for retirement, taking those RMDs into consideration, it's critical that you have a plan from an advisor that does retirement planning. If your current planner or advisor only does investments and does not do retirement planning, putting together a plan, I would like to talk with you. We can arrange a telephone conversation or a meeting in my office or your home, whatever is most convenient, so I can point out the importance of a plan. Heischman Financial Services will invest for potential growth of your accounts and also plan your retirement. We are independent, not tied to any corporate entity that tells us what we can do and what we can't do. So I'd love to hear from you if you're in that situation. Here's the number, 888-426-0177. Again, 888-426-0177. Visit us at HeischmanFS.com. And that is spelled HeischmanFS.com. There's a lot of good information, past podcasts that you can listen to at your convenience. And here's a question that I get a lot. Why should I plan for my required minimum distributions? As I mentioned earlier, all of your qualified accounts are affected by the taxes you have to take. It's per account, not per person. I have clients that have multiple IRAs, a 401k that could total $500,000. At 73, the IRS requires that they take $18,800 plus from that account. That's $1,500 per month, all taxable. And this would have been by the end of the year 2023. If you had $1 million retirement accounts, an annual minimum withdrawal of $37,700 plus would be required, all taxable. And then we also have to look at their Social Security and the tax that they'll have to pay on the Social Security because of their income. You've got withdrawals, you have Social Security income, and we have to determine what is in your best interest tax-wise to structure your withdrawals. And the taxes over a 20-year period in these situations could be huge because at age 73 today, it's not unlikely that you're going to live to age 93. That's 20 years, resulting in a lot of tax money from those qualified accounts. We want to take a look at the entire picture and see if there is any way at all to reduce taxes. And of course, everyone knows and have heard of the option to convert to a Roth IRA. Well, there's always the question of when to convert and how much taxes are there going to be for the conversion. Where should the money come from to pay the taxes for the conversion? Should the conversion be done all at once or spread out over several years to reduce the initial tax bite. And of course, if you do convert to a Roth IRA, where should you put that money? And of course, at that point, we get into your risk tolerance as to where we would recommend a place for that conversion. The QLAC option is becoming more popular today than in the past because so many individuals have the majority, if not all, of their money in qualified plans. Required minimum distributions can be delayed until a later age, such as age 85. The point being, there are options. Everybody's situation is different, and planning has to be personalized to that individual. It's very possible that Heischman Financial Services can show you some ways to reduce those taxes and put together a plan that will work for you. 888-426-0177, 888-426-0177. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget to go to our website at HeischmanFS.com. This is your host, Jon Heischman. Tune in to future podcasts to hear more about safe money and retirement.
You've been listening to Safe Money and Retirement with Jon Heischman Sr. Get in touch with Jon. Call 1-888-426-0177. That's 888-426-0177. For more information about Heischman Financial Services, visit their website at HeischmanFS.com. That's HeischmanFS.com. Join us again next time for Safe Money and Retirement with Jon Heischman Sr.